Hi everyone, welcome back to the Food Guy Show. Today we're diving into a delicious, healthy recipe, perfect for weight loss and bursting with flavor. We're going to be making breakfast spring rolls in the air fryer. What should make today's episode very interesting is the simple fact that I've never made spring rolls before. So therefore, I'm going to be learning in real time with you guys how good this recipe really is or isn't. And we're going to find out together if we're capable of succeeding or failing. And I'll post the video either way. We're going to go ahead and get onto the ingredients list and see what we need to do to make these. So for today's recipe, it's a relatively simple ingredients list. Of course, we're going to need some eggs. I've got 4. I may need more, but again, as I said before, I've never made this recipe before, so I'm not 100% sure. I've gone ahead and grabbed some cheddar cheese, some mozzarella cheese, some finely diced peppers. These are jalapeno peppers. That's what I prefer. You can use red peppers, green peppers, etc. And some finely diced chives. To add some extra bulk and protein, we're going to add some cooked turkey sausage to ours. And of course, it's hard to make a spring roll without spring roll wrappers. And last but not least, let's not forget salt and pepper. They should be pretty much a staple in every recipe you do. So let's start by beating our eggs. So to cut our jalapenos, I'm going to go ahead and take them. Just going to slice them just like this. Trying to get as much of that seed out as possible. You can add more seed if you want the heat, though. That's entirely up to you. From here, we're going to slice each one into 3 pieces and dice finely. This is what it should look like when you're done. Moving on to the chives, you're going to bunch these up and start chopping into tiny pieces. Your chives should look something like this once you've finished. So we've gone ahead and heated our frying pan to a medium heat. We're going to add a light dusting of soy oil. And simply pour in our eggs. Stir these with a spatula until they're complete. Once the eggs are done to your desired consistency, you'll go ahead and transfer them to a bowl. Now it's the same idea for the sausages. We're going to go ahead and open those up. Fry them up until they're cooked. I'm going to do all of them up for now because what I don't use in these, I'm going to eat later anyhow. So now that these sausages appear like they're finished, we're going to go ahead and let them cool for a few moments because we're going to need to cut them and put them into our spring rolls. So now that our sausages have had time to cool, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to cut them down lengthwise so that we can put them into our spring rolls. That should be enough of those. So seeing as I've never done this before, I had to do some Google searching to see how to do this. So there's a texture side and a flat side. The flat side is what you're going to put the food in. As per the instructions, you're going to soak this for about 5 seconds. Then you're going to take it out. You're going to place it on a wet cloth for about 30 seconds. It does say that keep your surfaces wet, and that will stop everything from sticking and should aid in rolling. So we're going to do 2 for right now. Because that's all I have room for on my cloth. And we're going to wait 30 seconds. So when you see me again, it'll be about 30 seconds. We'll start wrapping.
A few moments later.
So it's been about 30 seconds. Time to introduce our toppings again in case you forgot. So we got the cheddar cheese, mozzarella cheese, chives, peppers, again, jalapeno for me. the eggs that you saw me cook up earlier, and the sausages that were just cooked up as well. We're going to slide this over, slide it over right on the cloth. It's just going to stick to your countertop if you don't. We're going to take a chunk of turkey, sausage, sprinkle on a little bit of cheese. Let's do the 2 kinds of cheese. Some chives. Put as much or as little as you like. This is yours. Enjoy. And then according to what I can find for instructions, it just wraps like a burrito. So you go up on the sides. It should stick onto itself. As you can see, this is not as easy as they make it look on TV. This part should flip over the back. And you just roll it up. Now we're going to set that aside. Look at that. Is there anything more professional looking than that? You could eat this as it is right now if you so desired. You don't need to cook the rice paper, but I want them to be a crispy spring roll for me. Let's try the second one. Let's give down the sausage. So it's already looking like you're better. Let me get the rest of those rolled up for you, and then I'll be back when it's time to pop them in the air fryer. So to cook these, we're going to use an air fryer. Lightly greasy inside. There. Set this to air fry. You're going to place your spring rolls in there. You do not want them touching each other. They will stick to each other, and you will never get them apart. Light dusting of oil. Set to 370 degrees. I'm going to start with 8 minutes. See you in 8 minutes. So 8 minutes has gone by. You guys are going to look at these for the very first time along with me. I have not opened this yet. They could be a complete flop or they could be a complete success. We're going to find out right now. And they are looking pretty weird. They did not do what I expected them to do. They were supposed to crisp up. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these flipped over and see if we can salvage them in any way. Nothing else to do but close it back up and give it some more time, I guess. See what happens. Let's take the temperature up to 390. So these have been in for about another 5 minutes. We're going to check them, and I think we're just going to run with them whether they're good or not. I don't have high hopes after that first look. We did crank the heat up to 390. I'm going to take these out, let them cool a little bit. I'll give them a taste and see if they're any good. So this is how they turned out. Not very promising if I say so myself, but I promise you guys if I post this video, succeed or fail, we're going to go ahead and cut one open and see what they taste like. So before I actually sample this, I want to give you a little look here. This was the expectation. Another look. This was the reality. Now, I'm guessing that expectation was only if you deep fry them, but I've seen people online say that they've air fried them and that's how they turned out. They turned out exactly as that picture showed. As you can see, mine have not. So we're going to go ahead and give this a taste and see how good it is, if it is any good. Okay, so not the worst thing I've ever had. They're a little bit chewy. I don't know if you could air fry them any longer and get them to be crispy at all, or if you just have to bite the bullet and deep fry them, but that completely kills the idea of them being low calorie and good for dieting. Um, I'm going to go ahead and say that these are a fail. I will give you the macros for them anyhow, just in case you want to try them. Feel free to leave in the comments if you know a better way to make these other than deep frying them, because I mean, the internet said they do air fry this way. If you know a better way to make these, please leave a comment and maybe I'll try them again sometime. For now, I'd like you to watch my other videos, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.